hammer down. Yes, hammer down for Loca for doing this interview, for having CMA on your panel. Woo! Can I get a moment to laugh about this? CMA with your big bloody mouth. I would never be on Loca's panel. I will never be on. You talk too much. You talk too much. Okay. And hi guys, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Silas Mukbang, the Mukbang News reporter here out on this YouTube series. Now, as you guys can read yesterday, I'm going to have my little irrelevant but relevant opinion about the hammer down, glass down interview exclusive with CMA from the Force again, aka Maikelini, and together with PP, aka PHYLLY. Yes guys, but before I start, let me take a sip of my coffee because you guys already know, because if I don't have my coffee, I can give a what is going on. But yes guys, I did watch it this morning, early in the morning, before I went to yes, and I have to say, this is yes, this is much better than the interview that the two did together by themselves. Yes, I was like, yes, those are the questions. Let's talk about it. Let's be honest about it. Woo! I was like, yes, Loca, yes. Now, girl, I'm not gonna push it completely with you before you're gonna call me a friend, because I hear you call me Silas Mukbang. Thank you for not calling me a friend. I feel like I'm starting to accepting me in this sector little by little. I'm just saying, people. Yes, don't push it, everybody. I am here to stay, and I will be accepted or not. Hello, what's wrong with you people? I am one of you people. But anyway, guys, now, yes, I definitely did a review on the first situation that PP and CMA did their own little interview in their convenience and question in their convenience. Like I said in my other video, that I didn't agree with all of that nonsense they were doing over there, especially CMA, Maikelini. But yes, I did ask the question if PP was talking about my interview with her. Yes, because I hear interview and I got very emotional. I was like, interview? Where's your interview? I said, yeah, I hear interview, and I was like, where's your interview? Where's your interview? I couldn't hear nothing else. So yes, apparently it was not my interview that she regretted. Loca for clearing that up. Yes, PP, I saw your face. Girl, I can do that face too. Don't push it. I'm just saying. But anyway, let me put a little bit of my Iman lip gloss sponsored by PP. Before, oh, my bubble in the bubble, let's not forget that part. Before we continue talking, yeah, I saw that you did not regret our interview. Thank you for that, because let me tell you, I've been through a lot with that situation, but of course it's in the past. We're gonna leave that in the past for the sake of the peace and all of that. But anyway, let's get into Loca Libra, her interview. I hope you guys have all saw it. If you guys did not see it, of course, go to Loca before she private it or put it on membership only. So I was happy I couldn't see it before she private it and all of that. Yeah, CMA was, in my opinion, there was a question that Loca asked, and in my opinion, I felt like CMA was definitely jealous, but in a very disgusting way, in my opinion, when PP got a new recruit and when PP got the management also on her side, and were doing things for her and was also supporting her and all that kind of way. I felt definitely that CMA was very jealous in a kind of disgusting way. I don't feel like PP was having these people or have accepted those people around her just to piss off CMA and all of that. I didn't felt that, I have to say, but I felt that CMA, on the other hand, got very jealous in a very disgusting way. Yes, that was just my opinion. Some points, guys, so that's why I'm looking down and I'm gonna go through my points, and then for me it's definitely this case is done. Whatever you guys chooses to do, you guys chooses to do collab with each other or not, I wish CMA and PP both the best. Of course, you guys were definitely a dynamic duo. Yes, you guys were definitely, if people really enjoy it. I was making news about it. It was funny, and all of that, the things what CMA was doing, also what PP was doing and saying. I was just making my little news and commentary. We were going back and forth, but in a funny way we were doing it and all of that. But I felt like CMA very lost it, very much lost it, and being very disrespectful to PP on the panel when there was also other people on the panel. So I felt, CMA, have definitely started the fire, and then I think PP have definitely let the fire continue burning. So I think they're both, what I'm trying to say, they're both responsible for whatever have happened. The question that Loca was giving them, that was good question. Yes, that was definitely good question, and those are the question. I mean, if you guys want to talk about it in public, because you guys say that the whole fair was in public, if you guys want to come in public and talk about it, those are the questions that you guys supposed to be asking each other, or talk about those kind of situations, and not making or trying to give each other question that is going to be in your guys convenience, yeah, and just make it seems like, oh, not me, but it's them, understand? So that's why I went a little bit, not emotional, but I was like a little bit pissed about the whole thing you guys trying to do over there. I was like, what the hell is this? This is not the way to do it. But it's good that Loca came out with interview and put it the way it was supposed to be, in my opinion. I'm just saying, Wi-Fi, no. Let me tell you, oh my god, you guys go to my community tab. This is a long way problem. I mean, CMA, level up in the name of Jesus. Just level up. Not only level up in trying to do this, trying to be a men's year for me, trying to be appropriate the way you talk to people, try to fix the Wi-Fi also. I'm just asking, upgrade the Wi-Fi. Go to those people from the facility you are. Just tell them, listen, now, I am comedian Maikelini. I'm a big YouTuber. Yes, you guys need to give me the top of the top Wi-Fi. Just lie. I mean, you're already good in lying. I'm just saying, you're a good storyteller. That is what they say on the YouTube street anyway. I'm just saying. Let me tell you, Loca wanted them to be honest. A glass table talk. That is how she called it also. So like I was saying, I agree about that. I felt like PP was genuine meeting all those people, but CMA was not having all of that. Like you guys remember the story a little bit, CMA wanted not to give them wrenches, moderation, and all of that. It was a whole mess at that time, of course, but I felt like CMA was disgustingly jealous in a kind of way. To be friends with, to have accepted those people. I don't feel like that PP did it just to piss CMA off. That's what I didn't get from it. What I wrote down was that, I mean, now that everybody's like, people that have sit, they will never hit Loca's panel and all of that. I think maybe is this the new thing that maybe hitting Loca's panel, even we said we're not gonna do it. Maybe there is a lot of more interview that can be done by Loca, and now it seems that people will definitely hit her panel after everything they have said that they will not do. Maybe Loca can have other situation also on her channel, so maybe she can resolve it now that a lot of people have said today they will never hit Loca's panel. I'm just saying, there's more situation, Loca, that there's more people you can come and let them hit your panel and resolve the situation. Yes. Now also the lie. Ooh. The lie. I was like, come clean, talk the truth. But little by little in the middle of the interview, CMA starting to loose up a little bit. He was trying to joke a little bit, but I'm telling you, Loca was not having it. Also in the interview, he was trying to make a joke, but Loca was cutting him off a little bit in some of the joke because Loca was ready to hear the truth and how you really feel. So you guys definitely can see that in the interview. CMA immediately off and to let PP give her answer how she really feel and what really happened and all of that. So Loca was not joking. Loca came to do tell it all. Don't joke at all, but tell it all interview or something about were you consumed by I think something about me. I said you was consumed by it. What everything PP said or done. Oh yes, CMA was definitely consumed, in my opinion, about everything PP said or done. Because as soon as PP said or was collabing with anybody, it was immediately CMA did a video. Boom, CMA exposed this. Boom, CMA did it. So I feel like he definitely was consumed about the things that PP would say or anything. It was definitely that's just my opinion. Yes, you were CMA. CMA have said I have a good judge of character, I will never hit Loca's panel, I have discernment and all of that. You have hit Loca's panel. You have hit Loca's panel. What kind of discernment of character judgment do you have, in my opinion? So I think a lot of times when people just shout out, I have a good judgment of character, I have a good judgment in this, I think it's crazy, because it's the same people who say that oh, I have a good judgment of character with this person. It's the same person that they will do a collab with, that they will do an interview with, and all of that, till they fell out. And when they fell out, oh yes, I do this, no, stop with the whole shakara on that level. Stop with the whole shakara. So this is the thing. I think CMA is definitely looking at this definitely as a business, like he is really shouting it. I think he's really looking at it as a business, and there's no shame. There's no shame in this game. There's anything. Is CMA doing this as feelings in this? That is a good question. I don't know, guys, but I feel like PP need to really watch out. PP need to really watch out, but yeah, I don't know. I will have 4 or 6 eyes. With a person like this, I will definitely have 4 or 6 eyes. Yeah. CMA definitely had a problem with sharing PP. Like I've said, with other collabing, but you CMA, like I wrote down, you are jumping on other panels, are the same people that you are arguing with today. Then you're not arguing with them today when it is in your convenience. Of course, you are good with them. So it's a little bit tricky with CMA, trying to set the mends with the people that is now fighting with the people that he has a problem with. So I don't see this really as a genuine peace offer. I don't really see it as a genuine peace offer. I'm sorry, but that is just my opinion. To see also that you are jumping from the person to the other person that you have said you will never talk to, that you will never collab with, that you will never jump on a panel with, it's a little bit strange in my opinion. I definitely wish PP and CMA the best, of course. This is just my opinion, how I feel about this whole situation, because I've seen the fallout from the beginning, and all of that. There's a lot of things I did not follow, especially when it comes to the daughter, Beanie Call, and all of that, because like I said, I found that situation very, very delicate, very delicate for both sides. And that's why I never really wanted to talk about it. I never wanted to make news about it, because my news is supposed to be funny and for entertainment. And in my opinion, I never saw something entertainment in it. I feel like Beanie Call is a very, very nice lady, very strong in my opinion, because sometimes I see a lot of strong women here on YouTube, and the things they are going through, I'm like, oh my God, I cannot go through that. How am I going through something like that? And on the other side, I feel like, how can PP go through something like that? And there are more situations, what True Hurts is going through also. I don't even want to talk about that one, because I mean, you guys are very strong women, everybody in their own way, and I want for all the women, the one that I'm talked to and not the one that I talk to, the one that support me, even the one that doesn't support me, I want you guys to know that you guys are very strong women, and whatever power or knowledge or anything you guys have that you are good in, try to use it also for motivate, you know, other women and all of that. And I know a lot of you women do that, and keep doing that, because and know that you guys are very, very strong women, because sometimes you guys have been through things that a lot of women cannot go through it. And it's something, it sounds a little bit strange, but it's something very special that God have choose you guys to go through it. So see it also as a role model, you know, and try to show us that whatever you are going through, and I feel like that I cannot go through it, that you definitely can go through it and be a survivor. So that is just a little thing I wanted to tell all the women that are going through whatever I see, whatever you guys are going through also, that you guys are very strong women in your own kind of way. Yes, you guys are. And some of you guys are really like, you know, a role model. So it goes for all the women, yeah? Not you, CMA, I'm not talking to you. But anyway, yes. So what I also felt like, you know, CMA is saying that, you know, I have CMA Maikelini is saying that I have a great judgment of character. So CMA was trying to give PP advice of who you should talk to, who you should not talk to, and all of that. But yourself, get into people, then get well with people again, then get into people again, then you guys get well with each other again. And then I'm just asking myself, you know, you can have a great advice for everybody, but when it's about yourself, you don't have that great advice about judgment and all of that, you know, judgment of characters, because there's a lot of things you know, you're fighting today with this person, you are doing interview with the person, then you guys are fighting back each other. I'm like, where is your judgment of character when it goes about your own situation? You understand? So I feel like you were trying to hold PP back because of your disgusting jealousy, in my opinion. I'm just saying. And I feel like, I'm going to say this very respectfully and carefully, because I know that B don't want to talk about it. Don't want us to even say this, but I'm going to say it anyway, B. Hold on. I'm going to say this anyway. If CMA, this to you, if you really love B, try to make it right with the mother. Just try, because life is short. That's all I can say. Life is short. Life is short. Not expose people, you were holding it for a week, but you still did it. It doesn't justify that you were holding it for a week and you still did it. I was like, man, you still did it. And that part, I was like, yes. Why you still did it? Why did you if you did it because of the reason why you say you still did come with it? I found it bullshit. Sorry, I found it bullshit, CMA, that you came by that reason for still to come out and expose PP like that. I found it bullshit. And holding on with a week, you could have holding on for 6 months. It doesn't justify that you still didn't hold it, and you still came out with it. CMA, hi Maikelini. Then there was a part, yeah, Loca got me laughing in some of the parts, because she was like, we're gonna talk today. Yes, Maikelini was trying to make joke in between. Loca was like, yeah, and let's continue. You know, the patience, let me tell you, Loca, you don't have patience sometimes. You don't have patience, yes. And it have shown in some couple of moments in this interview. And I was like, yes, today you're allowed to not have any patience, because I was like, you people need to talk. That rubbish of interview that they did together was like, nah. Talk. Yes, nobody have patience today for you guys. So that part was some of the parts were funny. I have to say, don't come for me. Yes, still keep calling me silly small bang. Don't call me the furanda. I'm just saying. Yes, the lie that CMA have make about PP, that was a disgusting lie. Yes, that was definitely a disgusting lie. I'm like, wow, if CMA can make this kind of lie, this kind of story, please, CMA, I don't know you. Please don't make the story about me. I'm just saying. Ooh, that's crazy. But there's one thing I want to tell CMA, Maikelini. There's one time when we have argued on Money Boy's panel. You said something about my mother. And I was like, whatever. Because my mother have passed away. I think now for 3 years, my mother have passed away. And I deal with it, not every day, but it's getting less. And I been through that pain. And you cannot blame nobody, of course. But I have never even when you have said something about my mother, I've never disrespect your mother. On the other side, when you said about something about my mother, I say, I hope my mother can pull your feet in your sleep. That's what I said. And then for you to be like, oh, yesterday they were giving me condolence and then today they are talking. No, don't do that. Don't mix two things between each other. The respect is still there, but don't mix it up with that situation. That I really want to ask, not only for me, but I want to ask you that for everybody. And even though if nobody have asked me, don't mix that situation that somebody have show you respect for, don't mix that with the nonsense you are sitting on panel and talking. Because my condolence and my respect for your loss will always be there. And not only for you, but for everybody. Even when you have said something about my mother, I even told you, are you talking about my mother? I hope my mother can pull your feet. I will never lose this respect for anybody, their mother. Because there's something, I don't want to say too much because this is YouTube. People will throw things against you when you tell your story. And I found it brave for the people that comes out and tell their story. I'm not there yet. Keep a lot in, but the only thing I can tell you is I have really respect for losses of people and for any pain that people goes through. But I cannot deal with liars. I'm very, very allergic for liars and people who are not fair. I'm very allergic for those people. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. So we continue. So don't get that twisted, CMA. Don't mix those things up. Don't do that. That is nasty. Yeah, I don't like that. What you did, what you said. Oh, yesterday she gave me condolence and today look how she talked about. I'm talking about a different thing. Don't forget the panel you have just jumped and the things you have said about the panel you have just jumped. What they have said about your mother. I don't know what they've said about your mother, but I hear from your mouth, CMA. From your mouth, I hear what apparently they have said something that you didn't like, but you're on their panel. So don't mix things up. When people show you respect, just separate that from the situation right now. Because that's not cool. That's not cool. I just wanted to say that. But anyway. So Loca was hitting the hammer. Yes, hit that hammer on CMA, especially on CMA and PP. Hit the hammer, both. Oh, hit the hammer. Hammer on the both of them. Yes. Then there was a question. I was like, yes, sir. This was the question. That whatever all the videos that CMA have done also, all the disgusting thing that Maikelini have said about PP doesn't make it any less. And when Loca asked that and he say yes, he admitted, I was like, yes! Don't you ever forget that. Hey! So thank you for that, Maikelini, for feeling equally the same responsible for the damage you have done to PP. Period. I'm just saying. Yes. Then I wanted to tell PP something. I wrote down, PP, stop being so hard to yourself. Yes, stop being so hard to yourself. I see you holding something very, very strong. As soon as they say the name or anything, you are like you're like your face like I will pray over it because you need to let that go. You need to let that go. For you to find peace for yourself, you need to let that go. How can you be forgiving everybody and you cannot forgive your own blood? Even if you are not going to ever Talk to this woman. The only thing you have to do is forgive him so you can find peace for yourself. Don't be so hard. It's so unnecessary. Anybody who have done you pain, PP, is it for you to hold them like stone? To go where? To do what? People will hurt you. People will hurt you in this world. No matter what, they will hurt you. But is it for you to walk around? Is it for you to walk around with that? Let it go, PP. And forgive everybody. Not forgive a certain people and then hold your grudge on other people. Yeah. The question Loca did to CMA, not for PP. Oh, that part was so funny. So Loca did a question about B Nicole, asking CMA that where is your relationship and standing with B and all of that. So I don't know where it got mixed up. CMA thought maybe it was for PP. There was some cricket silence moment, but it was like cricket. It was like, I was like, okay. Then the question was for CMA. CMA say he always will love B Nicole and all of that. I truly, and I'm sorry to say this, it's the way CMA is rolling and doing. It's very difficult to believe him to be genuinely and honest. I'm sorry, it's very difficult. He can be very shady, very sneaky. I see a lot of sneakiness and shadiness in him. And when they asked if PP is shady, you didn't answer. Yes, let me answer that for you, PP. You're a very shady person. Yes, you are. Not only silly smug, but yes, you too, PP. Yes, you have that title too, PP. Don't push it. Because every video I was making of you after that whole situation with Robbie, you were throwing shade. I was like, whoa. I was like, and if you know the situation, you will catch all the shade. I was like, shade. Yes, people, you already shade. Word on the street is that CMA is a good storyteller, and you can bring people in trouble for that. CMA, stop with the lie. I will cast that spirit of lie. Cast the spirit of lie out of you, CMA. Stop that lie. Asking you, do you regret this? You regret that? And there's a lot of things you do. You regret. And I was like, why are you doing all of it? Because not because you fall out with somebody, you need to be immediately in the defense. I regret doing this. I regret meeting this person. Don't forget, at that point, you guys were very, very, very good. So why regret so many things you have done? I mean, even if you have said that you have regretted to do my interview, like I said in my video, I will never regret it. Even we don't talk, even we are not like, I don't have no problem with you, by the way, but anyway, even I don't like, some things I don't have no issue with you, but still I don't regret, the way you just like, oh, you fall out with somebody, I regret to do this with a person. Oh, I regret. I feel like you should not regret. You should not regret. At that point, you guys were good with each other, and you should not be regretting for everything. There's a reason why you did all of it and why everything happened. I think you should definitely check yourself. We all should be checking ourselves and see what we did, what part did we did wrong to make it all fall out. Because an issue doesn't come from one side. I'm just saying. Then CMA wanted to interview Loca. Loca was not having it. I was like, oh my gosh. And all of that, asking Loca that about their friendship with B Nicole, and Loca said that they never had a friendship. Loca, don't push it. Everybody saw that you guys were having a kind of friendship. This girl really, and that's the position I was in too. Yes, let me say it. Yes. You hurt us, Loca. You give us the boot in a kind of way, and it was not necessary, and it was out of place. Yes, thank you. I'm saying it. Still, please don't call me further. But I think maybe Loca is also learning on the way, you know, and it's you know, yeah, I think you guys were really friends, and it was looking in that way, and everybody saw it. You understand? So it's difficult to see who are the reals and who are not the reals. Sometimes people can get paranoid and rub everybody on one side. You know, like PP said also that she's not going to be trusting anybody anymore and all of that. So I definitely can see that people on YouTube, it's very difficult to find real people on YouTube. I did find some real friends on YouTube. I did. I call them my family, and those are the people that is not, I'm telling you guys, they are not for the drama. They support me, but they are like sillies. But yeah, you can definitely find some good people, and give people a chance. Give people a chance, and don't rub people, everybody on the same. Just give people a chance, guys. Because of this all experience that you are passing through, you're gonna rub everybody on one side, and you're gonna throw some good people out of your life. I think CMA did something very, very stupid by throwing PP on one side. That's wrong. I think CMA regretted. That is something to regret, because you had a good relationship with PP. PP was helping you with a lot. I think if you guys were still together, that PP would have been there for a lot of the situation that you got yourself into. So that is definitely something to regret. But please, guys, give people a chance on YouTube, but be careful all the time on YouTube. Be very, very careful, and keep it small. Circle small, period. Hey, money boy, circle small, period. Hey, my circle small, period. You need to do a remix. So a lot of people have seen that you and Binico had a friends, Loca. It is what it is. Don't push it. But I hope one day that no, let's drop that part. Hammer down. This was definitely a good interview, in my opinion. And I think a well-deserved for the YouTube street. Yes, a real talk about it like it is, like it should. Hammer down. Yes, hammer down for Loca for doing this interview, for having CMA on your panel. Woo! Can I get a moment to laugh about this? CMA with your big bloody mouth. I would never be on Loca's panel. I would never be. You talk too much. You talk too much. Okay. And yes, guys, this is definitely hammer down, Loca. Let me tell you, it was a good interview. Yes, you did it. And thank you for that, yes. And thank you for clarifying my interview, because I got very, very emotional when I hear she say, oh, the interview I regret. Like, which interview? Which interview? But no, it's not my interview, thank you. But, oh yes. Yes, guys, this is definitely a business. And this is YouTube. Now, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As you can see, this mukbang, the mukbang is reporter. He out on this YouTube street. And like I always say, God bless everybody. Stay blessed, everybody. Yama Imani. And you already know, guys. You already know. Like I always say, thank you for sponsoring my lip gloss, PHYLLY. Ahora. Silly's in the building. Bye, guys. Doo-doo. I want to kill you, niggas. I can't deal with you, niggas. I gotta tell y'all something, because it look like it's war. Man, are you that bad of a black woman that this man have triggered you that bad that you couldn't even talk to your brother? I wanted to do this separately, but I'm gonna do this on the channel because I want people to know